Temple Board for allowing me this family reunion in the social hall. I also want to thank my family for being here. My cousins Sally McKim and her husband Dennis, Tom Slater and his wife Nicole, Connie Berkeley and David Kittner, Gil Berkeley and his wife Ann, and I have to mention that Gil and Connie were both confirmed here at the Temple Baptist Room. I want to also thank my nephew Kevin, and my brother John, who's here with his wife Marion, and their two children, Doug and Laura. Now, I should say that Laura just finished her undergraduate degree at the University of California in Santa Barbara. And I want to thank my sister Jerry Ann, who's here with her husband Gary, who, as you all know, is Marie's brother. And I don't want to make people uncomfortable. I want you to know that that's legal in 16 states. The District of Columbia, and the rabbi has told me that it's in accordance with Jewish law. Marie's other brother, Sam, is here with his wife, Linda. And since Gary's married to Jerry Ann, we always call Sam the other brother. And as Bob mentioned, if you want to know how I got the name Dewey, just ask Jerry Ann. I'd be interested to hear the story. But in any case, she's the one who can tell you. I also want to thank my son, Andy, who you heard earlier. And I often tell Andy that if God had asked me to design the perfect child for me, if God had asked me to design my perfect child, I would have designed Samantha, my daughter. If I had asked God to design the perfect child for me, he would have designed Andy. And Andy has made Marie and I both very proud, and he's also made us grandparents, as Bob mentioned earlier. And Simone will turn 1 next Saturday. I also want to thank my Aunt Sis, who many of you know. And when my mom died several years ago, my Aunt Sis inherited 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and soon to be 2 great-grandchildren. And I remember distinctly when Andy was a senior at Cal State Monterey Bay, and he received an award for the best senior project in his department. And after he called me on the phone and told me this, I really wanted to call my mom. But I called Aunt Sis. And it worked for me. Now, I promised my cousin Gil that this would be short. So let me finish with this. As you can imagine, I went to lots of meetings over the last several years. And it won't surprise you that some of those meetings were contentious. In fact, we argued about everything. And I can remember thinking on many occasions that Judaism isn't really a theology, it's an argument. And once I came to that realization,